Respectful, but I am chuckling there. Okay, go ahead.
Can you talk about?
That's not how it works, but go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can you talk about what Ohio recruiting in Ohio involves and what it means to your program?
In a nutshell, I mean, you let Ohio State take their guys, and then you go from there, and that's how it works. I think maybe I'm wrong on that. You guys think contradict me on that one? You guys follow that stuff a hell of a lot closer than I do. You know everything about everything, Tom. Go ahead. Seriously.
I don't know.
I don't think we've ever.
I don't think you guys have.
Not in Ohio. We've never. You know. I don't think
they stole a couple guys.
Yeah, that happens. We haven't stolen from them.
No.
They don't want Tom. It's around.
But you guys are pretty satisfied with what you've got.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, if you look at the Big Ten rosters, there are a lot of good players from Ohio. That receiver last week, number 19, is a heck of a player, and yeah, he's from Ohio. And yeah, there's a lot of good players. They can't take them all. I mean, it's like Florida and Texas. They only have so many spots, and you know, if they got 12 or 13 available, that's a good thing for everybody else because everybody else has a chance to go in and get some good players. And, you know, there are a lot of good players there. And yeah, Ricky Stanzi is one of the top quarterbacks I think in the country, and you know, fortunately, you know, we were able to recruit him. But, you know, that spot was already taken, I'm sure, at Ohio State. I know they weren't involved in the recruitment, so yeah, it's a good thing.
Just with Rick, what were your expectations for him initially when he first arrived on campus, and now you talk about him being, in your opinion,
we thought he had a chance to develop into a really good quarterback, and that's exactly what he's done. You know, and the credit goes to him. He's worked extremely hard, and he wasn't recruited by a lot of schools for a reason. I mean, you know, he was a good, solid prospect, but you know, not a knockdown, 8-star recruit, one of those guys. But you know, a lot of good players come from that stock, and the same thing happens in the NFL. There are a lot of guys that get drafted after the first round that are, you know, historically pretty good quarterbacks. And you know, I think I heard on the poll a week or two ago that when Joe Montana, first, second, third player in the history. You know, I can't remember what round he was, but you know, he was down the road a little bit. And you know, Johnny Unitas was playing for the Morningside Bulldogs. So I mean, it's you know, there's, you know, we're looking for guys that have a chance to develop. And Ricky sure fit that mold. He's done a great job.
You have a history of, after tough losses, of bouncing back with solid performances, whether it's last year against Ohio State or earlier this year against Michigan State. Do you alter your approach that week, or do you stay
we put a 10-0 win up after the Ohio State game last year. So, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So do you alter your approach, or do you stay consistent through the week?
No, I mean, we really do just say what I tell you. You know, we try to move on. You know, we tried to bury the game Saturday or Sunday, and yeah, it's easier said than done. But then you have to move on, and you know, we typically are playing good teams every week, so you have to do it. And then you know, this week we happen to be playing a team that's, you know, as strong as anybody we're going to face all season long. So we really, you know, we don't have much time to dwell on anything that would happen behind us. We need to get working here on what's in front of us and really, you know, kind of go from there.
Is it easier to move on when there's an Ohio State in front of you?
Well, yeah, it gets your attention, that's for sure. You know, if we don't move on, it'll be ugly Saturday. These guys, like I said, it's been 46-8 in the last 3 weeks. You know, Penn State's not a bad football team, so you better get ready and get your attention.
You think of Ohio State as kind of a grinded out